We're live.
58.
It's Monday.
Oh, it's lies. That don't work. 2 pair of giant glasses.
Thanks.
That'll work.
We'll be back in a moment.
Good morning. My name is Brian McNeill.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Like. Good morning. Good morning. Like. It's Monday. Thumbnail. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. I am Lisa Santiago McNeill, and Brian is coming. He is Brian K. McNeill, and he will be here shortly. First and foremost, every Monday we gotta check in. So, how was your weekend, Grand Rising, Miss Vivian? Hey, Miss Phyllis, how are you? I don't see my phone. Oh, my phone. How are you? I hope that you are doing well. Take a moment and let's share. Sharing is caring. So go ahead and share, comment, like, and
Now on that 1 pair of giant glasses. Come on. Good morning, y'all. How was your weekend? I hope you had a great weekend. How's your day ahead? Did you plan anything for today? Do you have anything you're looking forward to today? Do you have anything you're looking forward to this calendar week? Let's go and get it in this week. This is a great week to make it happen. You know what? Today's the 3rd. Couple of things in my world. Today is I have a son named Zion up in Maryland, and today is his 21st birthday. Now, 21 birthdays, that's a significant one to me when you turn 21. Now, he's a calm guy. He's not a rah-rah kind of guy. He's a thinker and all that. And so I was talking to him about what has he learned so far in life? What has life taught him for 21 years?
Good morning, Queen. Thank you guys for joining.
And he went to that death can happen for everybody and anybody's family. So if anybody in your family wants to talk to you, you need to listen to them, because you don't know when the last time you're going to see him. That's where he went this morning. Mm-hmm. And then he was telling me about what he's going to do today. He's still in school. And then he says, but I do plan on popping a bottle of champagne later. That's what you do on your 21st birthday. What's up, Queen? What's up, Miss Phyllis? How you doing, Miss Vivian? Man, you guys have no idea how much it honors us and pleases us that you show up to this. Thank you. We had a weekend. What did we do this weekend?
I don't think we had much of a weekend.
You don't think? We didn't let the week end. You're right, because we worked pretty much. Well, I worked, but Lisa worked. Okay, you know how you clean and then you clean, or if you so you cleaning. Oh, you working. Okay, you're not just working. You working. Okay, I watched the NFL draft, a lot of it actually. I had some cigars.
Mr. Jeannie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Today, man, I am so grateful for today. Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
My salam.
Salam. That's right.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Jeannie said, we get the dust off an oldie. You've got a light so bright. Oh, we get to dust that off today. Mr. Jeannie, we get to dust that off today. We haven't used that one in a minute. Good morning, Mrs. Jeannie. How you doing? What you doing, baby?
I am trying to share, and I got caught up looking at something.
That's what happens. Did we have sex? How dare you ask us a question like that? We are a married couple. We don't be revealing our personal life on this show. How dare you ask us if we had sex?
Not with you.
Did you guys have sex?
Not with you.
I can't believe the question. That's how I answer it.
So yeah, no,
You already know the answer to that question.
Oh.
Trust me. You already know. Oh, she just wants to hear it. Okay, I get it. What you gonna say, baby?
I don't even know, Brian.
Well, I prayed over my wife this morning around like 6 a.m. She was still sleeping. I put my hands on her back and I just prayed over my wife, and I was calling her my blessing. I was thanking God for my blessing, and I was praying for her health. I was praying for her mental health. I was praying for her energy levels. I was praying for her spirit. I was just praying over my wife. It just kept going, going, going. I'm surprised you didn't feel me.
I felt you. I didn't know you were praying. You weren't audible.
No, I wasn't audible. This wasn't an audible prayer.
That's okay.
But I was getting it in, praying over my wife today. I had a good time with it too. And then I got on the phone at 6:30 to my son. I haven't seen him in person in a year, but we had a great conversation. So that was good. I am excited about today. A loving act. I had the most loving act before this broadcast started today. The most loving thing. I was in bed and I told my wife over the weekend, what my Monday was going to be like. And I told her again on Sunday. I told her like 2 or 3 times what my Monday was going to be like, because I know today's going to be heavy. And I'm so grateful for these opportunities. Today, I get to address 6 different audiences today, 6 of them in one day, if I count you guys, and I'm addressing you, so you should count. But 6 different audiences today get a chance to hear me share my word. Okay, today, 6 in one day. So I knew that was going to be good. And I wanted to do every single one of these opportunities. I wanted to do it good as I could do it. I wanted to do it with enthusiasm and showmanship. And so my attitude was good. But I was telling my wife in bed before we really got going, says, I think I need to eat something hearty for breakfast today. She's like, why do you need to eat hearty? I said, because I need the energy levels. I need to put some calories in me early is what I was thinking. And I thought she was going to do it like after the broadcast, because between 10 and 12 is when I have some time. But what I found out was, as I was in bed kind of getting myself going, she came into the room with a big old plate of sausage and pancakes, crispy pancakes mind you, and coffee. And I just thought that was such a loving act for her to do that, because she has to get ready too. She got to get her face pretty and put her face put on and get the show ready. But she found a way to do all of those things and make her husband a hearty breakfast, because she know the day he had ahead of him. And I was so moved with this loving act. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
That was a lot.
It was.
That's how you melt your boy. You might mess around and get you some.
Good morning, Melissa.
Is that Katura in the house? What's up, girl? How you doing? Oh, man.
Sister Jeannie said, prayed or prayed?
Oh, Sister Jeannie, not you. Not you, Sister Jeannie.
Go get him. Go get him.
Not you. Sister Jeannie, too. At 2, Sister Jeannie. At 2.
Well, I'm grateful that it made you happy.
It did. What did you say there? Oh, well. Oh, watching the lightning. Oh, watch the lightning, Lisa Santiago. What are you talking about? Watch the lightning. Anyway, we got Sister Beverly. Dr. Beverly's in the house. Good morning. She goes, good morning, great people. We are family. My God, Dad Loyal Lee is going to live.
Is going to live.
Oh, my God, Dad. My God, Dad Royal Lee is going to live. Praise God for that report. Woo, woo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Way to go, Lisa, Miss Phyllis. Go, Miss Love McNeill. Show us how to do it. That's what she did. Sometimes you go above and beyond, and it always pays off. That's a major deposit. You can probably get on my nerves today. They won't even matter, baby. Can y'all believe that sometimes I get on Lisa's nerves? Can y'all believe that? I know it's hard to imagine. I know it's hard to imagine. What's the matter, baby?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. You told a tale about no sex, Brian Keith. I didn't say no sex. Did I say no sex?
I'm leaving it all alone. Katura said all is well, guys. Great. I'm glad all is well. So I'm glad that I got to get up and make my husband's breakfast, and I'm glad that he's pleased with it.
And I got a full belly.
But this morning, when I was making breakfast, I asked him for today's show topic, and obviously it didn't come immediately because I went back to cooking and put my phone down. I didn't see it until after I had gotten back and already created the information for the show. And I have put today's title as Better Together.
Okay.
In the Monday morning Better Together, because all of us are better together. All of us operate better. And the example that he's using right now is how the partnership can actually support our day to day. And also, you guys help to support our day to day. You're here with us, you're engaging, you're absolutely, it ties in. You're connecting and bringing your greatness. Hopefully, you are on our mailing list, because this morning's newsletter is chocked full of amazing.
If you're not on the newsletter, how can they get on the newsletter?
The information is in the description. You just go to the link, Empowerment Circle 21, and you can get added to the mailing list. It's in the description here. Be a part of the circle, go to bit.ly Empowerment 2021, and you will receive the newsletter. And that way, you can be sure to get all of the amazing updates.
This is another example I was saying that, I work, but Lisa worked because she worked on that newsletter on a Sunday afternoon, all afternoon. And it is chock full of stuff. Not only did she work on the newsletter until she was tired, but the flyers for Monday nights, selling your services in this virtual space, and Wednesday nights, mindset and motivation, selling your services, mindset. That's tonight. The flyer you're looking at, that's for tonight. Oh man, I am so excited. Those 4 people plus me are thought leaders. They know how to do it. They know how to use this virtual space to build business. And they're going to be in our clubhouse tonight sharing freely. So I'm so excited about that. Yes.
Absolutely. And aside from that, we also have on Tuesday and Friday, this is the first week of the month.
Male Empowerment Networks. Oh my gosh. My guys, it's just been coming up. I had a chance this weekend to pop on 2 different women's clubhouses and listen to what they're saying, and they were so grateful that a man came in the room. But I might talk about some of those things with the men tomorrow night.
You got to tell them more than that.
All right.
Tell them what is men and why should the men come?
Male Empowerment Networks is an opportunity for men and teenage men age 12 and up to get some stuff off of them. It's a discussion group. We host it twice a month on the first and the third Tuesday of every single month. And it's just a safe place where men can talk about some things. Over the years, since 2013, I've just seen amazing things happen in that circle, how men can support each other, because men tend to cry in the dark, and Superman really is a myth. So men do need men. We need each other to answer some questions.
Absolutely. Have the man in your life. Join them by going to maleempowermentnetworks.com. That's a direct login on Tuesday at 7 p.m. in the Eastern time zone.
Yep. And this Friday, first Friday, Lisa and the ladies, they gather.
Yes. I'm trying to find the link if you don't mind.
Okay, no problem. Let's see if I can do an okay job describing it. But it's an opportunity for women to have fun and being supportive of each other at the same time. For women that are either entrepreneurial or just wanting to express themselves amongst other upwardly mobile women, they gather on the first Friday of each calendar month. Sometimes they play games, sometimes they sing songs, sometimes they have a drink along with the show. Sometimes they learn some things, but it's just an opportunity for grown folks to gather with Lisa. It's called Women Empowerment Networks, first Friday event, and it's a virtual event now. It happens this Friday at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern. And again, that link went out in the newsletter. If you didn't get on the newsletter, add yourself to the newsletter by going to
He's
empowerment.
handsome as well, by the way.
Add yourself to the newsletter by going to bit.ly/empowerment 2021. We'll make sure that we stay connected there. And if you want to come to Women Empowerment Network, just inbox me and I will send you the link directly because I can't seem to put my hand on it. But then
Wednesday. Look at that picture right there. 5 handsome men. The older I get, the more I come to the realization that how we think about things, our mindset matters. And what motivations we have when we begin a project, what motivates us to do things, and how can we motivate ourselves? How can we motivate each other? So this Wednesday night, the 5 handsome men that was up on that picture, we're going to do selling your services, but we're going to focus on mindsets and motivations. And some of these guys, man, all of these are my guys. All these guys are my guys. So I'm excited that they're willing to share this with me. Tonight, all the people that are going to be on the selling your service in the virtual space, these are my guys. These are my peeps. These are people I know. And I'm going to use just my circle for a while until I can't just use my circle anymore. And then I'll go to podcast groups and look for people. But right now, I'm liking using my guys, my people.
Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Glenda. Beverly.
Which Kelly is here? Oh, Kelly Little. What's up, man? All right. And Beverly says, what? You have to be kidding. You get on Lisa's nerves? Her facials tell so much. And I'm sure that she has sold you out. Dollar bill, y'all. Brian Day. Ha, ha, ha. Good morning, beautiful people, from Sister Felicia. Felicia says, our mindset does matter. Change your mindset and change your life. Yeah, you're right, Miss Felicia. It's just so some people are hard-headed like me. I was so hard-headed listening to that rah-rah stuff. I just thought training was more important than motivation. I thought once you learn how to do it, I used to think that motivation was just so temporal. You can get someone pumped up and then they're not pumped up by the time they get to their car.
Yeah, but you know what? That thinking is actually so one-sided because showers are just so temporal.
Yeah, but we do that daily.
And we don't seem to balk about it.
Right. We like it.
Matter of fact, we can identify when someone is not participating in that particular activity, and we want to insist that they do.
You need to start motivating yourself more daily.
Absolutely.
Think about how unpleasant that would be if you're around someone who chooses not to shower daily. Zig Ziglar used to tell the story about when sometimes business owners thought they were complimenting him. They'll say, Zig, whenever sales go down, I just pop one of your tapes in and let the salespeople watch it, and then we all get back together again. And Zig says, friend, I appreciate that, but why wait till sales are going down?
That part.
Just do it.
That's right, Queen. A great book, As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen. Yes. Absolutely, that is a great book.
That is another one of those essential books. That's another book that changed my life, man. That's one of those books that changed my life. Oh, my gosh. As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. It's not a thick book, but it was so impactful.
Thank you. Beverly says, Brian and Lisa need new people. Check out LinkedIn. Fantastic people to connect with there. For whom? We have quite a few people from LinkedIn.
Yeah, I like LinkedIn a lot. We just can't do this show on LinkedIn, but I'm always on LinkedIn. So
Melissa said, did y'all start the bathroom gallery this weekend? No.
We didn't. But we should. It's no biggie. I know what the picture. Well, it used to be one right here. I don't know where it is now.
It's up there. I've been cleaning in here. I've been trying.
Lisa's done a much better job with her room than mine. My room still got a bunch of boxes and stuff in it. Oh man, this happens when you move. I have been searching. I have been looking all over. I told Lisa about it. I couldn't find my glasses and my other contact lenses and all that. And I flipped this house upside down looking at everything. And then Lisa had to go to the store last night, so I flipped it out again. I even went to all her stuff. Maybe she inadvertently had it in her stuff. So I was looking at all her bins, all her boxes. I turned this place upside down looking for it. And then last night, I found it. And I found this exactly the stuff I was looking for in the box underneath the sink in my bathroom, which I obviously put there. I obviously had put it there, but I couldn't remember it. So I found everything I was looking for underneath the sink. Brian, that's what happens when you move.
Yeah, you're going to be finding things for a lot of time. Also, want you guys to help me on Wednesday, both at noon and at 6 p.m. The amazing project from Dr. Barbara Peacock, Soul Care and African American Practice, makes its 1 year anniversary. And we are going to be discussing the impact that that particular book is making around the globe and helping people to tap in to their um, helping them to tap into how their past connects with their present. And it is really a great book. She released a workbook recently to go along with it. And we will be doing 2 live broadcasts on Monday at 12 and Monday at 6 to support that effort.
And this is another example of better together, you know, collaborating Lisa's talents with the books and the people that are around it, making something happen better together. The reach has become much greater because you work together. You've been willing to work together. So is there any project or anything that you want to get launched off the ground that hasn't launched off the ground yet? Consider who could be helpful.
So one of the things that we're really emphasizing is that by connecting and combining our efforts, we are better together. And so I thought I had it already queued up, but I don't see it here. On May the 8th is the first part of a 3-part series by Dr. Deborah. You have your 501c3. Now what? So many people go through the energy and effort and funds of creating and providing and setting up their 501c3 only to reach a place where they are stalemate, where they're stuck, they're not getting funded, or they just don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to find funding. They don't know how to structure it. And you know what? Learning it can be very, very expensive. And it can also hurt your nonprofit, which is supposed to be helping the community. Dr. Deborah Dunstan is offering a 3-part series beginning on May the 8th that will teach you what to do first, second, and third now that you have your 501c3. You can simply go to drdeborahforhealing.com and register there. It's either $57 for all 3 parts or $27 per class. I suggest that you take all 3 parts, but at least get in where you can fit in. That's Dr. Deborah for healing.com, and I'll put it up on the page for you. I thought I had the flyer, but I don't. But it's not. It's you have your 501c3. Now what? You want to make sure that you're leveraging every bit of resources that you have here in the circle.
I think that's an amazing workshop, a 3-part series, because Shalise is right. How many people do you know that have a nonprofit they're not doing anything with? And they've gone through the process of getting it and still not doing anything with it. That don't have to stay the case. That might be the case today, but don't have to stay that way. Join Dr. Deborah, and as her friend, as someone who believes in her and her character and her professionalism, I'm encouraging you, if you know someone, that you tell them about that.
Absolutely. It's just that important.
Yep.
It's just that important. And it could be the difference between sustainability and non-sustainability.
Exactly.
Dr. Deborah is an award-winning financial fundraising expert.
She has raised millions of dollars.
Leverage it. Leverage it, leverage it, leverage it.
Learn something from that one wonderful woman. As Lisa was describing, it reminded me of a workshop I've done years ago. I haven't done it in a while, but I want to dust it off now. You've got the leads. Now what? Okay. Remember we did that workshop?
Mm-hmm.
Now that your marketing has worked and you have leads, now what? Because at some point, your marketing is going to work. And at some point, you're going to have to, oh my gosh, open your mouth and say something to somebody.
Absolutely.
And I should do that workshop. Should that workshop be free, Dr. Beverly? Should it be a free workshop, Queen? What do you think? Or should I charge something for the workshop? Now that you've worked and now that you have the leads, now what? What do you do next? Okay. Should I make it free or should I charge something for it? I'm asking my friends, my other business minds on here.
Absolutely. So I want to make sure that you do understand that there is so much information that we make available to you each and every day. We want to make sure that you know about everything that's coming down the pike, not just our stuff, but stuff from those in the circle. We have amazing
We
information.
gotta get more pictures.
We have amazing
See her
information
face,
and
y'all?
amazing
Did they see your face?
opportunities.
Oh, did y'all see Lisa's face right there? When I said we gotta take more pictures, first off, I whispered it to her. I ain't said that loud. And she had to suck in air. Why, baby? Why? Why? He say, why? Why? Ta 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 ta. Why? Why? That's right, Glenda. We are better together. Value the change, value the charge. We trying to go to the Caribbean. Dr. Beverly. Now, we love you so much, Dr. Beverly. Lisa and I are going to live in the Caribbean. That's the next phase of our life. We're going to probably be here for another year, but we're going to use this whole year to plan it out and map it out so that we can get a big enough home so that our friends can have a getaway in the Caribbean with us. We want you to come and stay at our house. And Dr. Beverly, it would make our hearts sing if you came and visited us in the Caribbean. What's she talking about? You not gonna read, baby? Should charge because the leads cost, and once you've woken your leads properly, it will become so resourceful that the returners will have great value. The return for them will bring a monetary satisfaction. You're right. Me want that getaway. Miss Phyllis, it would make our hearts sing if you visited us in the Caribbean. I keep saying the Caribbean. I know that's big because we haven't settled on which island in the Caribbeans yet, but we will. We will. We will. And we're so excited about it too. See, this is how you know it's going to happen for us. We're willing to talk about it. We're willing to think about it. We're willing to plan about it. You know, come on, we are with me. Matthew 7:7. Y'all know what it says. Matthew 7:7, baby. Go ahead and give it to him. It says, seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. For all that seeketh findeth. And I love that scripture because there's no limiting in it. All of us that seek it, we are seeking out a way to make this thing happen. We're knocking on the door. We're doing our work. We are putting works with our faith.
Absolutely.
We are. So, and if you put your works with your faith, you have every right to expect the desired outcome. Every right to. Even you. You know when you're working hard towards your business. You know when you're putting in the hours. You know when you're denying yourself sleep to get a project done. Your business will honor that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's that picture right there?
I don't know. What's that?
Yeah, bread, bacon. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see the. That's funny. Okay, but I did see the bread, but I kind of had a heads up. They had two pictures of two loaves and two pans, and the pans are close to each other, and the picture is from the top. Now, if you're not paying attention, you just glance over at your wife's phone. That looks like somebody's bare butt. Okay, but me, y'all saw it. I didn't go there. I said, "What is that? Bread?" I'm gonna take credit for that. Not my collar.
Good.
Good morning, Brother William Brown. We're better together. How was your weekend? Works with faith is awesome. Yeah. And even when you don't see the fruit right away, even if you don't get the desired end on the first swing or the second swing, even if you strike out, even if it's, I had a wonderful conversation with my 18-year-old son last night. yesterday afternoon. He's in that stage. Some of you guys were 18 before, where you're about to get out of high school, but you don't know what you want to do with your life. You don't know what direction you want to go. Only thing you know is what you don't want to do. You don't want to go in the military. You don't really want to go to college. Okay, but you got to do something. But you don't know what it is that you want to do. You don't want to just work menial jobs, but you don't have a direction. You don't have the grades for this and that. So he's in that place. And I had a conversation with him, letting him know that you didn't have to go to college to be a successful man. We just need to find a direction to point. And I reminded him, if we're looking for a direction to point him in, we'll find it. It'll come. It'll come. And he was so grateful for that message.
I'm grateful that there's been a shifting in sort of the energy. No, Bill, no, Bill, no, Bill.
Nah, man, in the club. Oh, that's awesome.
Bill,
We want to talk about it, baby. So go ahead and make your point. You're grateful for the shifting of what?
The shifting of an understanding that college is not for everyone, and that people still have value even if they don't have a college degree. And there has been some seasons, and I understand many of them. I understand that we were taught education, and also because education was withheld in some cases, that it became the aspiration, the goal, almost the golden star, golden ticket, particularly for a lot of African Americans. Right. So I don't want to take anything away from you and your degrees and your doctorates and your everything. I think it's wonderful if that was the direction that you were intended to go, or if that was the direction that you chose to go. But there is also a necessity, I feel, that those that are not suited for traditional education still have value, often have the tenacity and the creativity and other things that will allow them to be successful. And we need to embrace that as well.
Amen. Now, put back on your business cap, baby. So far, Felicia, Queen, and Dr. Beverly have said I should charge for the workshop. Now that you have the leads, now what? Now, let's all together, because I agree with all of your points. How can we all make money on that workshop? How can Dr. Felicia make money on that workshop that I conduct? How can Queen and Dr. Beverly earn money on the workshop that I conduct? They understand the mission. They've raised their hand and offered an opinion. So there are ways that they also can make money on the workshop that I give. Because I can think of a couple of them on top of my head. How about you?
Well, I think that anybody who already has leads that are not utilizing them, or that are not nurturing them, I think that's really the key, is nurturing your leads. That if you're not nurturing them, then what you really have is just a bunch of information.
Yes, that's what she's saying. But that was my question to you. My question to you was, baby, how can Felicia and Dr. Beverly and who else said something? Queen also make money on my workshop? Could they not also earn money on sales? Could they not become affiliates and sell it themselves, or at least mention it to themselves? And every time anyone registers, they get paid. We've done such things before. We can do them better now than we've ever done them before now, because technology is easier now. And we understand the process better than we did before. So there is a way for those of you guys who cheerlead this, and because you have a network, Felicia and Dr. Beverly and Queen, that I don't have. Your network's entirely different. If you found a way to get 10 people from your circle in there, you should profit pretty good. There's a way. The expression is more fun when we all get some. Find a way we can all make money. Advertising for you. That's one way of looking at it. Yeah. And plus, not only would you be advertising for me and you'd be earning money with it, you get in for free. Everyone who helped is in for free. Okay. Dr. Beverly says, college was good for me later in life. Oh my gosh, where's your charger? Valid, like four-time valedictorian. Wow. quarterly dean's list. Give my share to the Caribbean pot. Wow, give my share to the Caribbean pot of money she earns from it. She wants to see it happen too. So what we did was a leadership thing. We let the vision be known so that people can also buy into the vision. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you, Dr. Beverly. I'm thinking about moving to Costa Rica or maybe a country in Africa. Yeah, why not? Why not? Long as we have good internet and good Wi-Fi, and if you have a business that you can work from anywhere, I don't want the prospect of having to go to another country and find a job. I want to just do my regular work just there. That's all.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree with that. I have on a dress.
Ain't got no bottoms on. She's got on a short dress. So let's go back to the comments. Let's talk about something important also. William Brown sent me a text last night saying that he finally got around to watching Pootie Tang.
He really must have had nothing to do.
And he was at the part where the woman threw Pootie Tang's big wheel out the window. Damn you, Pootie Tang! I can't stand you. You get out of here, Pootie Tang. Oh, you think I'm joking? You don't think I'm serious? And she grabs his big wheel out of the second floor apartment or third floor apartment and throws the big wheel at him outside the window. And Pootie's like 8 years old because he had grown women sprung over him at like 8 years old. Not girls, grown women. And he's just standing there looking at her. And the music is just amazing.
I'm not.
What, baby? What's your favorite part of the movie Pootie Tang?
When the credits roll and it's over.
You need another injection. You need to see it again. You didn't see it in the right frame of mind the last time. I had Lisa sit down and she watched it with me one time, but she was too sober. She wasn't in a jovial enough mood to start with. She was looking at it analytically instead of just having fun. That's what you got to do. You can't what? Don't make me have to bring out my Pootie Tang belt. But Dr. Deborah says, Dr. Deborah, send some healing of laughter Lisa's way before she releases that pressure pipe. Really, please. Yeah, baby, you got a little bit of pressure pipe going on. Is it because you're tired or?
It might be because I'm tired.
It could be.
It could be.
Because you worked late last night and you got up this morning and worked?
Yes.
You did.
I know.
Is there anything I can do? I have an idea. I didn't say nothing. I just said I have an idea. That's all. Huh?
I'm listening.
No, I'm not going to say the idea. I just have one. Baby, your people need to see you release that pressure. Come on.
I'm fine, y'all.
Nah, your face ain't. If you're fine, tell your face that you're fine. Your face doesn't know. You're not even talking.
My face has had a smile on it since the beginning of
it's not been your whole face. And you haven't been talking much. I'm having to carry the whole load.
Because you're talking about crap.
The whole time I've been talking about crap?
Not the whole time.
How much crap have I talking about? On 1%, 2%?
And now I need another job. I need to be a statistician.
No, you don't need to be a statistician. You need to wake up and let your people in. You know, they're concerned about you. Look at the concern of those comments there.
My challenge is one of the things that I often accuse Brian of, and that's traveling, right? So traveling on to the next one. But not only am I traveling forward, I'm also traveling back because, like you said this morning, I've already accomplished quite a few things. I got to get up. I got to prepare breakfast and everything for him. I got to prepare for the show, and I had to prepare for the week. Go ahead, Brian, read it.
Glenda Williams says, "Is that Locke?"
LOL.
Oh, okay. Felicia Gardner says, "Smile, Lisa. We need your sunshine," and she meant that too. Question: No, Lisa, we are family. Come on now. Come on, baby. Now, when she says traveling is when you're one place. You're sitting in this chair, but you're mentally going ahead to the next thing you got to do. or you're thinking about some other place that you need to be, or you're thinking about some other thing you need to be doing.
Beverly, what's your question? Go ahead.
So like for example, if you're at work and thinking about being at home, spending more time with the family, and then when you're around the family, you think you need to be spending more time at work, and that person is always tired because they're always traveling. They never settle in, and the way you combat traveling is hard to do sometimes. Sometimes it's difficult to do, but to be wherever you are, to be where you at. So if you're on this show, for example, you should just be on the show. That keeps you from traveling and that keeps you from being so tired.
Yeah, but the challenge is that oftentimes I'm simultaneously doing three things at one time.
That is the challenge.
That is the challenge because I have the responsibility of managing my own stuff, and then I'm also managing my wife's stuff, and then sometimes
What?
my wife's stuff.
Oh, your wife's stuff.
My wife.
I was going to say, do you have a wife I don't know about? But go ahead.
No, but if there are any that are looking for a position
to be your wife,
absolutely, I could use one.
Uh,
But so I have an admin, and I'm great, and I'm gracious for that. But there's only so much that she can do without my input. Like even with the newsletter, she set up the newsletter, but the graphics I get to do,
Yeah.
and the verbiage I get to do, right? So some of that has to come when it comes, and unfortunately, it didn't come until I want to say 9 o'clock last night, and then took until 11. So that was challenging. Then wanting to do better and live better and exercise and eat healthier. I was frustrated this morning because your waking I was already frustrated because at getting up at 8 o'clock doesn't really leave me enough time to do what I really want to do, which is to get up and to exercise or do something towards my goals. You know what I mean?
We made the shift. We used to get up earlier than this. We made the shift to get up at 8 because we knew very often we was working late. That's what we did. But you've been in that mode all day. For example, my waking thought was I was excited to wake up. I had prayed with my wife and I had my arm around her. So as I knew she was getting ready to get up, the alarm had gone off. I said, all right, baby. So today I got at 12 o'clock, I got to do this. And then you grab my hand.
Right. And I'm going to stop you there if I may. When you start saying what you got, then I have to start figuring out how does what you got fit into what I got.
Right.
And so sometimes you think that you're just sharing what you have, right? You're just sharing what you got to do. And sometimes that's true. But here's what also has to happen in the middle of that. You got all of those things going on. Now I've got to think, when does he need to eat? When does he need to eat? I've got to put all of that in there. And when does he need to eat fit in with me and my client schedule? Right? So it's like the moment that you start saying that, I start turning the double Dutch rope. And so I begin to get a bit anxious sometimes.
Okay, so you grabbed my hand and told me to stop. And then you told me that you want to work on your eating. Okay.
And then the second thing he said
differently than what you just said. Let's get to Dr. Beverly. She made tips on how we can push this great meeting coming up. And we probably need some tips, Dr. Beverly. We probably need some input because if this meeting is good, we should have more people in the room. But also I understand people have lives, they got their own schedules. We can grow this meeting or not, but we would like to grow it too. We want more regular folks in here than we have. We would. So we do need some tips. We need some ideas on how to grow this meeting. We do need some. Vivian Reed says, too much sex, guys. Too much sex. I don't believe that's the case. Dr. Beverly says, women are natural enhancers. Interesting way of putting that. Queen says, Lisa, mindset is to fix and to prepare and to execute. Now, she's right, because when I tell her I have this going on, or whatever it is, even if it's just one thing or two things, she does have to figure out a way to okay, so how does that fit in with our schedules together? Does that mean we're having lunch together today, which we very much want to do? We like having lunch together. Do we get the chance to have lunch today? And if we do get a chance to have lunch today, when can that happen? And does that fit in with her current client schedule or not? So there's a lot to figure out. Possibly create a flyer so we can promote it. That's a good idea. We could do that. We can create a flyer about let's talk about it Monday through Friday that you guys can share with the link on it. We can certainly do that. Thank you, Felicia. And those of you that are willing to promote it, y'all can do that. That definitely helps. Every time we do something like that, Felicia, we get a bump in visitors. We get a bump. Okay, no more silliness from you, Miss Vivian. I don't believe you. It's on 9:43 now. We haven't done greeting songs today, and we had Sister Jeannie swing through too. So you want to do them? You in the mood?
You don't have to be in the mood to do greeting songs.
Now, greeting songs. This show is called Let's Talk About It. And we've been going since October of 2016. Some of you guys can be able to recite this better than me. We've been going since October of 2016, and we come to you. Her name is Lisa Santiago McNeill.
His name is Brian K. McNeill.
And we talk about three things in specific: personal conversations,
Business information,
and spiritual inspiration.
with a little bit of shenanigans thrown in.
Yes, our expressed ministry is economic independence
And through entrepreneurship.
Now, some of you guys have been rocking with us for years. Some of you guys are consistent contributors, and we like to thank them with greeting songs and greeting logos. Like Miss Vivian Reed, she has an actual greeting song, and she was in the room first. Her song goes like this.
Vivian Reed is here. Vivian Reed is here, and now the show can go on.
Oh, Miss Vivian Reed is here. Miss Phyllis George actually has a logo. It goes, Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Ethos Millions.
Queen.
We got to find you. Now, there's a group, a rock and roll group called Queen with a lot of hits that a lot of people like. Don't even realize it come from them. You know, another one, Bites the Dust. We Are the Champions.
I like We Are the Champions.
Okay, can we find a song for her in there?
I think so.
Queen. I paid my dues.
I wasn't going to start there.
Time after time.
That's so
I've done my sentence, but committed no crimes.
Go ahead.
And bad mistakes. I've made a few. I've had my something, but I'll never lose.
He's the champion, my friend.
Okay. And she'll keep on fighting till the end. How about Queen is a champion, my friend?
Queen is a champion, my friend.
Queen, what do you say about that? And she'll keep on fighting till the end. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
How about that, Queen?
Sister Jeannie.
You've got a smile so bright. At night, you don't need no light. Sister Jeannie. Now, she suggested that song for us, which I liked.
Vivian said, yep, she's co-signing on Queen's song.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Awesome. Melissa's out!
Over there.
Because I'm going to drink it.
Oh, you got 2 bottles of water over there. So you got to take mine, too, huh?
I think one of those were yours, and I took it.
You probably would, did. Bam, 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 bam. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price, the head usher. Melissa, you ain't been saying much this morning. What's going on, girl?
Good morning, KT Couture. We got to come up with a song, but I got to get it. Dr. Beverly's on there. What are you doing?
Can a brother scratch his
No, what are you doing?
Can I scratch? Can a man have an itch? What's that about? I can't even scratch my foot. Scratch my foot, I get it. What are you doing? Really? Oh, who's up next? Dr. Deborah or William Brown?
I don't know. I don't even know what I was doing.
See, you so busy wondering about what I'm doing.
Yes, Melissa, and then I said good morning to KT, and then it was Dr. Beverly.
Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Glenda's riding on the freeway with makeup in her pink Cadillac.
That's right, Glenda. Good morning, Glenda. We haven't sang your song in a minute.
Yeah, I missed it.
Kelly, can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. Good morning, Kelly Little. How you doing?
Biggie voice.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, Biggie. Come on, come through.
I'm trying to do it.
I don't know where that came from. Well, I know where it came from. I think I need to go back to bed.
You should.
Felicia, we love you.
You're the one for me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Bill. Aha.
Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. You see, Bill, I'm a Pone Tony. Got my dillies on a pepper tang. Side-eye tang. That's my line right there. That's my line.
I'm glad you like it, Queen. She said, that's good. So appropriate. Absolutely.
Okay. Queen is the champion, my friend.
Doom, doom, doom. And she'll keep on fighting
till the end.
And she will. She will.
Queen is the champion. Queen is the champion. No time for losers, 'cause Queen is the champion of the world.
I used to love that song.
Felicia says, I believe you guys will balance out today. It might have started off slow, but it will pick up and turn into a blessed and productive day. Mm-hmm. A good lunch will definitely help. See, right there, you know what she sounds like right there? She sounds like the caring mom. She sees her children. You know, I know your day started off slowly, but you guys gonna pick it up. You're having a good lunch together. You'll be productive today. That's a good, loving mom kind of quote. Are you a mom, Miss Felicia? It says, I love you guys. We love you back.
Love you back. Kisses, hearts, and lipstick.
That's what that is?
Yes. Sometimes those emojis be too small for me to figure out.
Oh, God. I'm not an emoji guy. They even had a whole movie about the emoji movie. I would have been lost in the sauce trying to figure that movie out.
I was watching something last night, and I don't know. It was it started to feel like work, and so I turned it off because they had a cell phone on the screen like the whole movie, and you were supposed to be reading the messages on the cell phone and
watching the
movie because like part of their conversations would be verbal, and then they would be texting other parts of it, and I was like, really?
I watched an amazing documentary kind of show yesterday. I'm a documentary guy. It was called In Search of Champions or In Search of Excellences on Hulu. And it was talking about Wayne Gretzky and Jordan and Pele and Muhammad Ali and just the superlative athletes who very often are not the biggest, they're not the strongest, they're not the fastest, they're not even the smartest. You know, it's just that oomph that they have, that little extra something, that anticipation, that creativity. And it was talking about how pro athletes are never made when they're in children and all their time is rigid. They need some time to play unstructured. And now that we take that away from the kids have less unstructured time than prisoners. They had one guy talking about it. Mm-hmm. But they need unstructured playtime. He says, if you take a kid to Wayne Gretzky was talking about, you take a kid to the park right now and say, go play. They'd be like, okay, what do we do? What are you going to do to play? They want to know because they're not accustomed to playing unstructured. Do you believe? I mean, how do you feel about that? I really want to know.
Yeah. Felicia said, yes, she's a mom of 4, 3 girls and 1 boy. That's awesome. Beverly says, no worries. Lisa's going to look at her board of sticky notes and remind herself of her assignments that she is only anointed to do.
That's right. And she will. You're right. Brian got you, Lisa. so supportive and wonderful. Yeah, I do got her, and I want to be. No one is going to out support my wife than me. No one's going to cheerlead for my wife bigger than me. No one's going to love her bigger than me. No one's going to compliment her more than me. Just not going to do it. Okay, it's not possible. We had another thing this weekend. I don't know how you thought it was.
What?
Some lady was reaching out to me. I reached out to her first, and then she reached out to me, and I said to her that my wife is going to reach out to you next, and I made references to my wife a couple of times because, especially if she don't know me, if this is her first interaction with me, I don't want to let no woman think that I'm unattached, okay, that she got a shot, because you don't. So I don't leave no room for that, none.
No, he doesn't. It's a blessing.
I don't want nobody else, so I don't leave no room.
So you guys got a lot to get ready for. For those of you who raise your hands to help marketing with both the Empowerment Duo show as well as the upcoming, you got all these leads, not now, so what, or now what? I will work on some flyers for that.
I think that'll be a Saturday workshop or a Sunday evening workshop. What do you think?
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon or Sunday evening for that workshop. What do you think? I think I'm going to start doing workshops on Sunday evenings, though.
Well, you have to consider your overall schedule because you do Monday night, you do Wednesday night, you
Tuesday, first and third Tuesday. I like it. I do need to consider that she's right because soon enough, football season is going to be back, and I need my Sunday evenings for football. Why are you shaking your head, baby? This ain't new. This ain't new to you. All
Stay tuned for Coffee Time with Coach John. We got
a chance to see Coach John yesterday.
And had a jaw hug.
Yes. Ja, let me tell y'all this about Ja, y'all. Y'all don't know this yet because he hasn't told y'all. But I told y'all you can't keep this a secret. Ja got nominated for Poet Laureate. What? Our buddy got nominated by the city for Poet Laureate.
Love it.
What? He is so excited, and he should be. That's an amazing honor. I told him, man, you're going to get it. He goes, man, just being nominated makes me feel good. I said, no, you're going to become Poet Laureate of this city, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Absolutely. Queen says, I have a group song. We are family. We are energy.
We are family. We are energy. We let our energy be.
I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vivi, you're so silly. So you guys tune in.
Miss Vivi don't play. Vivi said she does have a shot to the gut by Lisa Santiago.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure that if you have Clubhouse, that you do tune in tonight because it is going to be phenomenal. Just go to bit.ly/selling Clubhouse May and make sure that you use those capitals on selling, capital on Clubhouse, and capital on May. We would love to see you there tonight. Meanwhile, keep walking on water and don't forget to have